No response. I'm guessing extraterrestrial, but non-sentient.
Maybe it's some sort of bioweapon.
Are you sure it's even cats?
I am now!
Burger! Stop that racket! I can't hear my weeds scream when I pull them out of my lawn! Oh, hello, Millie dear. How are you today?
Bored! Boring.
Why don't you play tea party with your lovely kitty?
Mr. Cat's playing with Coop today.
Well, I'm sure you and I can find something exciting to do.
Yay!
I always found Bootsville to be full of adventure and excitement when I was a girl.
You must be joking, Mrs. Munson. Nothing exciting ever happens in this sleepy little town.
Did I ever tell you about the time I wrestled Bigfoot? It happened right here. Somebody'd been rustling cattle. I was sent out to bring the culprit to justice. It don't matter how big their feet are. Nobody can resist the Munson toe masher maneuver. He claimed he was just a hired hand, so I made him tell me who he was working for. The most vile, cretinous, delinquent cattle thief that ever twirled a mustache. Stinky McStink-Eye.
I'm lower than a rattlesnake's belly button.
Isn't Bigfoot a made-up kind of story?
He tasted real enough to me, dear. Your father will pay for that Burton burger!
Sorry, old lady. Mrs. Munson.
Of course, wrestling Bigfoot was just a minor tussle. I had a much grander adventure when I became the first person to climb Mount Bootsville. The highest, coldest, not to mention the windiest mountain in the world.
But Mount Bootsville isn't a mountain, it's just a hill.
Well, it is now, but let me tell you how Mount Bootsville became Boots Hill. It all started when a low-down, no-good, mustache-twirling delinquent tried to claim he was the first to climb Mount Bootsville, not me.
And my mustache is way bigger than yours, too.
That really got my dander up.
On second thought, maybe I should lose the stash.
Sometimes a girl doesn't know her own strength. Oh, I'm full of memories, Millie.
Right. That's a nice way of putting it.
You're lucky to be growing up in Bootsville, Millie. You wouldn't be so close to nature in a big city.
Got it! Whatever it is, I got it!
Of course, Mother Nature wasn't always so friendly. Back then, it was survival of the fittest and the toughest. And it helped if you didn't taste too good.
Maybe that's the problem, Mrs. Munson. You must have used up all the adventures in Bootsville. There's none left over for me.
Tell you what, dear. We'll pack a nice picnic lunch and go looking for a new adventure to have. Just you and me.
I still got it! I still got it!
Great. Now whatever it is, how do we get rid of it?
Now, this is more like it. Who knows what lies around the bend, right, Mrs. Munson?
Deeper water, I hope. Should have built our raft a little farther downstream.
I'll toss it in the creek! Throw it over! Throw it! Focus, Dennis!
The last time I was in these waters, I was set upon by a pack of hungry gators.
Mr. Cat, what are you doing here? Oh, look, Mrs. Munson, it's Mr. Cat. And Dennis. And
Button-Burger!
Give me a break! Come on! I got it! I got it!
why do you want Mr. Cat's new catnip toy?
Catnip toy?
This is fun. I'm not bored anymore, Mrs. Munson. And I'm gonna be even less bored in a few seconds.
You're gonna need these.
Where are we?
We're in the middle of an adventure.
Don't you mean a disaster?
Same thing, Sonny. It ain't an adventure till it all goes horribly wrong.
Yay!
Are we there yet?
If you mean hopelessly lost, then yeah, we're there all right.
Lost? We're not lost. We're just taking the scenic route.
Exactly what my dad says whenever we're hopelessly lost and Mom tells him to stop for directions.
Maybe she's trying to pull a Hansel and Gretel on us. She's gonna leave us behind way out here in the backyard.
Try not to get lost on your way into the house, Columbus.
Oh.
Good night, Mrs. Munson. Thanks for the marvelous adventure right in my own backyard.
You're welcome, dear. Tomorrow I'll tell you about the time I saved the King of England from a marauding band of rabid dodo birds.
Mrs. Munson has a very vivid imagination. But at least now she has one adventure that isn't totally made up. Right, Mr. Cat? Aww.
Okay.
Bootsville really is a sleepy little town.